Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another video. This is the second video of the Fractions Live playlist. DJ, drop a beat for everybody tuning in. Dropping a beat. Shout out to everybody tuning into this new video. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right now. Huge shout out to everybody tuning in. All right. So to review, what is a fraction? I covered this last video, but I'm going to review. A fraction is a number representing a part-to-whole relationship. Now, in my last video, I drew pictures, and then I drew fractions that matched with each picture. This video, I'm going to do the opposite of that. As you can see, I have fractions written down, 1/2, 3/5. Now I am going to draw a picture that matches each of the fractions. So for 1/2, I'm going to draw a shape that is divided into two parts because I have two total parts. And I am going to shade one of those two parts. So I have a circle. I divided the circle into two equal parts. 2 is the denominator. One of those two parts is shaded blue. So I have my fraction 1/2, and then I have the picture which represents 1/2. All right, so now the next fraction is 3/5. So it doesn't matter what shape I draw. I can draw a circle, square, but the important thing is whatever shape I draw, it is divided into 5 equal parts. Whatever the denominator, whatever the bottom number is, that's the total amount of parts within the fraction. So it would be easier to draw a square, but I like to challenge myself, so I'll make a circle. Might not be drawn exactly to scale, but these parts, they're supposed to be about the same size. About the same size. I think on the next one, I'm going to draw a square. Let me make this so it's a little closer. There we go. So I have 5 total parts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to shade in 3 of those 5 parts. All right, so now I have my picture representing 3/5. As you can see, there's 5 total pieces. 3 out of the 5 pieces are shaded. Then I have my picture representing 1/2. There's 2 total pieces. 1 of the 2 pieces are shaded. All right, I'm going to do 2 more examples. 2 more examples, and then it's basketball time. Well, I was drawing my shape before I drew my fraction. All right, so I have my 2 fractions here. I have, one sec, y'all, sorry. I have 2/3 and I have 5/8. I am now going to draw two visual representation for each fraction. So I'll use like a square and a rectangle this time. That'll make it easier. So the denominator, the bottom number is 3. So that means there's going to be a total of 3 parts. So I'm going to break this rectangle down to 3 equal parts. 1, 2, 3. So I have 3 total parts. Now I'm going to shade 2 out of those 3 parts in. All right, and now I have my visual representation for the fraction 2/3. 3 total parts, 2 out of the 3 are colored shaded in. All right, so now my second fraction here, 5/8. So I can draw a shape around the same size. So the shape's pretty close in size, but the denominator is 8, so that means I got to divide this shape into 8 equal parts. So here we go. There's 2 parts. So I got 4 parts here. One, two, three, 4. So again, I'm not exact, but it's supposed to be 8 equal parts, and these parts are pretty close to equal. Let me even this part out a little bit so it looks a little more even. So I have 8 total parts, and I'm now going to shade 5 out of those 8 parts in. 5 of those 8 parts are going to shade blue. All right, so that's 1 part shaded. Here's the second part shaded. Third part shaded. Fourth part shaded. Fifth part shaded. All right, so now I have 8 total parts, 5 out of the 8 are shaded. So now I have my pictorial representations for 5/8 and 2/3. As always, I am going to end the day with some basketball. So I'm going to get the ball out here. Just going to throw down some dunks. Look. Need to rock out, get some energy. All right, so here's what it's going to be. Give and go two-handed dunk, give and go windmill, then off the glass and dunk. All right, here we go. You see, I'm going to move this back because I want the full scene to be captured here. All right. So give and go two-handed dunk, give and go windmill, and then for the last one, I'm just going to throw it off the glass and dunk. And I think I'm going to go through 3 rounds. 3 rounds of that. So here we go. Give and go two-handed slam. Give and go windmill. And off the glass with it. Ooh. Oh, I busted the rim on that one. All right, 2 more rounds of that. All right, last round. Ooh, there it is. Oh, I gotta finish that. Off the glass with it, Let's go. There we go. I'm gonna do 1 more round, so that way I'll done windmills 2 with my left and 2 with my right. Here we go. Good dunk. Here we go with the windmill. Off the glass one last time. No rest for the weary. Woo! All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please leave a like. Let me know what you thought of the video. Was it helpful? Do you better understand fractions after listening to this? Is there anything that you were confused on? Please hit that like button, subscribe, and share. Before I was about to shut it down, but since somebody just joined the chat, I'm gonna do one more dunk. Welcome back. One last dunk for the person that just joined. Question in the chat. Do I do anything for 6th grade? Yes, I do. I don't currently teach 6th grade, but I have taught 6th grade in the past, so I have some stuff for 6th grade. In the chat, let me know, is there a math problem or a concept that you're having difficulty with? Because even though this video was on fractions, I'll do a problem just for you. All right, the math problem that you have difficulty with, write it in the chat. Okay, shapes. I'll do a problem with shapes. Are we talking about area perimeter? Scaled copy. All right, let me break it down. I will do something on area and perimeter right now just for you. So area and perimeter, are we working with rectangles, triangles, or what is the shape? Because the formula is different depending on what the shape is. All right, kind of need a specific shape. I guess I'll just start with a rectangle square. I'll start with a rectangle and square, then I'll go with a triangle. Dope. I love Burger King. All right. So I got to find the area. So with squares and rectangles, the area equals the length times the width. So let's say in the square, all the sides are equal. So let's say the length and the width is 4 centimeters. Now for the rectangle, let's say it's 10 centimeters, 3 centimeters. All right, so I'm going to find the area of both of these shapes. All right. So to find the area of this shape, you have to multiply 10 times 3. So 10 times 3 equals 30. If I count by tens, 10, 20, 30. Yes, somebody said it in the chat correct. 10 times 3 equals 30. So the area of the rectangle will be 30 centimeters. Draw a circle, square around that. Now for the square, 4 times 4. So 4 times 4 equals 16. So the area for the square here will be 16 centimeters. So that's how you would find area. Now to find perimeter you just have to add the length of each of the 4 sides. So if this side is 10 centimeters, then this side right here is also equal to 10 centimeters. If the top is 3 centimeters, then the bottom would also be 3 centimeters. So these sides were always there, but we don't need to know all 4 sides to find the area. To find the perimeter, yes, correct, exactly. So area is multiplying and then perimeter is just adding. Now, if all 4 sides are equal, sometimes it will end up being the same answer. But if the sides are different, usually you'll get a different answer. So I'll do the rectangle first. So to find the perimeter of the rectangle, you would need to add 10 plus 10 plus 3 plus 3. So 10 plus 10 is 20, plus 3 is 23, plus 3 is 26. So the perimeter would be 26 centimeters for the rectangle. For the square, since all 4 sides are equal, all 4 sides are 4 centimeters, you're going to add 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. So you're adding the number 4 times. Now, for the square, our perimeter and area are going to be the same length. Our area is 16 centimeters and our perimeter is 16 centimeters. And that's because all 4 sides are equal. But for our rectangle, as you can see, there's 2 different answers for area and perimeter. For our rectangle, the perimeter is 26, the area is 30. For our square, both the area and perimeter are equal to 16 centimeters. All right, now let me do a triangle this time. You know what? So for a triangle, the formula for a triangle is 1/2 base times height. So let's say the base is 5. Doesn't really matter what the unit is, but let's say we're talking about meters, centimeter, whatever the unit is, we just got to label it. That's pretty much it. But let's say the base is 5 centimeters. The height is 10 centimeters. What we need to do is we multiply the base times the height, and then we divide it by 2. So 5 times 10 equals 50. 50 divided by 2 equals 25. So for this triangle, our area will be 25 centimeters. Got it. 50 divided by 2 would be 25. So that would be the example there. Do you work with trapezoids? Oh, ask your question. Ask your question. Yes. Tell me. What's the question? 4th and 5th grade. So I teach reading and math in 4th and 5th grade, but I don't teach a full class at the same time. I take pull-out groups, so like 4 to 5 students. Like I work with 4 to 5 students at a time. Oh, all right. Them trapezoids we'll save for another time. Yeah, so I usually have, when I teach back-to-back lessons all day, but it's like 4 students each lesson, anywhere from 2 to 4 students each lesson. Do you want me to go over any other examples? You want me to go over another example for a triangle, or? Oh, okay. What's your question? Oh, wait, no, I think you asked your question already. So any more, do you want me to go over any more examples? Anything else I can help you with? Oh, okay, perfect. Well, have a great rest of the day. Thank you for hitting that like button, and thank you. I appreciate the questions. I really do. That's what I'm here for. So thank you. Have a good night. Awesome. Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, and encourage your friends to tune in, and any questions they have, I'll answer their questions too. Yeah, thank you so much for sharing my channel. Have a great day.